Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. And if you're new here, hello, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, do all those good things. This is Motor Mike Media, and as always, I'm Motor Mike, and today, well, we're here with the 2014 Dodge Journey. It's an SC 4-cylinder, 4-speed automatic, but it's a good daily driver. And my original plan was to do a detailed video inside and out. But it's Michigan, and we've had a lot of bad storms. We've been out of power for a few days, and we're gonna get more rain in the next day or so. So we're just gonna do the inside today, so let's get started. So where do you start when you clean the inside of a vehicle? Well, you always need it before and after. You can see the dash is very dusty. We got some clutter going on. So the first step of any process like that is, well, time to clean the clutter out. And just like that, most of the clutter is already gone. That's the easiest part of anything. But a cool thing about these Journeys is right down here. Underneath this little floor mat, you can just pull this little tab, and you got storage space. And it's on both sides of the vehicle. Even though this wasn't a popular vehicle and they stopped making it, there's lots of storage. This is a very practical vehicle, especially because it has a third row. Alright, so we took all the clutter out of the vehicle. Now it's time to get into the nitty-gritty of everything. I'm going to start with the windshield. I've always wanted to try out one of these little kits. This thing was under $10. It's supposed to help you get to those big windshields, get into the little cracks. So we'll see actually how good this is. We'll clean the dash off, take all the care of the door panels, and then work on the carpet. Now, when you work on any vehicle, whether you clean the inside or outside, it's all about the products you use. Yes, you can use Armor All. It's found everywhere. Grocery stores carry this. It is a pretty good product. It will clean stuff. Depending on which products you use, can kind of leave like a bright shininess to it. Sometimes it's a pain when the sun's reflecting off your dash and you can't see out your windshield. But I've been lately trying Chemical Guys. No one's sponsoring me. This seems to be like a pretty good product I would like to use. So we'll try everything and see what works best. So let's try this little gizmo here. Now normally I just use paper towels, some Windex, or even off-brand Windex just to clean the windows. But this was so cheap I just had to try it. There's a square pattern. There's also a triangle one to get into the corners of the vehicle. Let's just give it a go and see what happens. Alright, so I just used this product to help me clean the windshield. It's not the best. Overall quality of the product's cheap. This was a very cheap product though. I will say, if you have an older person in your life, a grandfather or a grandmother, they might have arthritis or something like that. This does help. I was able to just sit in the seat kind of comfortably and do the window. The pad's kind of cheap. That's probably the biggest problem. If this was a nice pad on top of here, it probably would have left less streaks, been a little bit easier to use. I did have to change the pad out a few times. It does come with a few pads, which is nice. You can just wash them, so it's kind of practical. Yes, this would be a good gift, but I wouldn't spend my money on it for myself. Alright, so the dash, we got most of the light debris off, a little bit of dust and stuff like that. Now, I bought this cheap kit. Now, I'm a little worried because as I read it, it says 10-piece auto care kit. Engines, leather, wheel, made in China. But it does have some good stuff. It was very cheap. You have 3 wire brushes and a bunch of these little detail brushes. The cool thing about these are these can help get in those little crevices that dirt, dust, debris, McDonald's fries, all falls into. You can help dust stuff out of there. And you can use these kind of like a brush. Now, if you don't want to spend money on this, go into your garage, a garden shed. If you have old paint brushes that have soft bristles, it's just that easy. You can just use one of those. You don't have to buy a kit. There's a lot of things around the house you can actually use to clean your car. The other cool thing is, it has these little wipers that actually fits inside your air vents. It's supposed to deep clean inside there. We'll see if it works any good, so let's try it out. As you can see, The dash, it's very dusty, very dirty, got some hair on there and stuff like that, but it's easy to take care of stuff like that. So basically, I'm gonna use a microfiber, little chamois here to get it across. You can use a microfiber rag if you have one. Even get a cheap little Swiffer to take the dust away. If you do use a microfiber rag or something like that, make sure you dust it out. Just go outside, give it a couple good shakes, or even take an air gun to blow it out. These are really good because they're really absorbent when it comes to grabbing all the stuff and the little cracks and corners and stuff like that. So let's clean this dash. Alright, so I'm going to take the Chemical Guys cleaner. This is their interior cleaner. They have quite a few different ones. This is like an all protective one. It's not going to leave a super shiny surface, which I personally like. Alright, so I just did this whole surface, and the cool thing about it was I didn't even have to use the brush. I just used a rag here. And you can see this little area here that I cleaned, all the extra debris and dust is off of it. It has a nice protective coat on there that'll help protect it from UV rays and stuff like that. But it's not very shiny, which I personally like. Especially with a big black dash. I don't want to see its reflection in the window, but I like this product. So far, I'm liking it, so let's finish the rest of the dash. Alright, so we're going to try this little thing out. It's very bizarre looking. I've never tried one of these before. It's supposed to be able to get into the air vents, so let's just give it a try. So it's got 3 separate blades, so you can kind of get in there, change up another tier, go all the way across. I don't have any chemicals on this. This is just like the microfiber rags itself. So we'll see how it does. Looks like it's doing okay of a job. Alright, so I just tried this little thing on all the air vents. It's a gimmick in my book. Don't waste your money on this. Even with chemicals on there, it just did an okayish job. I could have just done the same job with my hands. A soft tip brush could have got in there good. Q-tips could have gotten there good. This is a gimmick. Don't waste your money on it. Alright, so I really like this product so far. We used it on the dash. It came out great. I'm basically just going to spray the door panels with it, give it a good wipe down, call it a day. Hey guys, so when I'm editing this video, I saw there's a lot of little errors, some corrupted data, some bad files. So basically what you missed was we'll clean the door panels. That all got corrupted. So basically we just took that chemical, sprayed in the door panels, and wiped it down. And I love this product because not only does it do a good job at cleaning everything, it has a nice little tint to it, but you don't leave spots. And that's the worst thing about cleaning products. You clean it, it smells bad, it's got spots. All the Chemical Guys products I've been using so far have a very low smell. It's a pleasant smell. It's not heavy chemicals and stuff like that, so I really like it. And then we did the carpets. Basically we just took a vacuum, did a nice little pattern. And if you have a lot of grime or hair in your carpet, so you take a brush, use that brush to kind of agitate everything. Now to get a deep clean, basically here's an agitator. You put in the end of a drill, and you can use lots of different chemicals. This is the latest one I bought, which is the Chemical Guys. They have a bunch of different ones. It's the fabric cleaner. You can put this on your floor mats. That's the best thing about this stuff, and an agitator brush. The floor mats get really dirty, especially when they use white lettering for like the name of the vehicle and stuff like that, and it gets all tan, it gets all black looking. You can use this, bring it back to brand new basically. Any spots where you spilt coffee or pop and stuff like that, this will get the job done. So that's basically what you missed. So let's go back to past me. Alright, just like that, the interior is nice and clean. Now it's not perfect. Yes, I couldn't do the carpets too well. I forgot all my tools to get the dog hair out. But the dash is clean, the clutter is gone, and the car looks way better. Using some of these chemicals and stuff like that helps protect your dash from UV rays. You won't get cracks and stuff like that. And it's just nice to get into a car that's clean actually. So in the future we'll do the outside of the vehicle, just a good wash. We'll use a foam cannon and stuff like that. And I do want to get a nice polish going. Do a nice clay bar on this vehicle because this paint does really pop in the sun when it's nice and clean. So you'll see this car again and other cars. We're going to do some more detailed videos and stuff like that. But that's all I have for you today. I thank you all for watching. And if you haven't already and you want to, please check out my channel. I keep trying to give you guys more and more content. It's about cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs, combustion engines, just like this, and EVs, a little of everything. But please, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you guys can stay up to date with the latest and greatest for my channel. And as always, I truly appreciate you guys for watching. And I'll see you all in the next one.